I don't know where my children are. I've tried to get the information from the social services so many times. But the police says, I know it's very difficult for me. Yet corruption and justice, or define what is it that's difficult. And then she disappeared in the background, like there's some gigantic enemy that they are totally incompetent in relation to. They have no power to do anything. Like like King Kong took my children, or something that's so powerful. Or they took them to Pentagon. Now they're crying, help me, in the Area 51. Or what is going on? Trying to turn them into aliens and stuffing their heads into acid to retard their faces to unrecognizability. Or what is going on? Why are the police so powerless? Why, but powerless? Why do the social services think it's funny? It seems sending the same retarded mails to me. If someone was in a case, and an example here, a woman, she might have lost 2 or 3 times to the father of the children, then she won, and she says to the lawyer, I don't believe it. I don't believe that it's true. Right when she was noticed about it, like my lawyer should have said, there's not going to be a court meeting. It was not a court meeting. It was just a meeting because the case was, it didn't make sense the way it was. There was not an opponent. So then the lawyer would say, check try to apply for family. It's called something like to get money from the state as a family. Try to enter the system and see that your children are registered under your name, so you can see it is actually true. Like happy. My children are registered under my name. My children, and in this rubric or where my children are, that's children. It's my children's social security names and numbers, and then some X's hiding the last part of them. I don't know why, because I know my children's social security numbers, and in that, I don't know if it's rubric. It is in Danish. I just say it exactly the same in English. It might not be the right word. That's children, and then my children's social security numbers, and then the word for someone else there, and I could apply for also money for someone else as if it's a child. So maybe I have the custody of the child somewhere that I don't know who is, or I have the custody of a Dick and the cunt who have my children hostage. Now, if they are afraid that I'm going to have the custody and I'm going to put them under some, what's it called, stuff them into a home for elderly people, I'm not. When my children are here, it will disappear. If it's not a child that they somehow, I don't know why I should have an extra child, because I only gave birth to 2 children, Lloyd Storm Jebsen and Ellie Jebsen. But then when they are registered here, where I live and where we are going to live, my children and I, then it disappears. And there's going to be a case, of course, against them in the international court, in the European court, so by the social services, the Danish government, when the problem is solved, when my children are here. Depends on how big a punishment they want, how long they are going to drag it out, or if they're going to change the society into corruption being a part of life, and that we have to apply for then a pill to get us killed, or an injection to kill us at a hospital where we get the chance to say goodbye to the people we love and be told the truth before we die about the situation. Dying as victims and the most horrible death you could imagine, where getting being told all the injustice, corruption, and the conspiracies against us before we exhale. Uh, then it's going to be a part of all the citizens of this country's lives, and it's contagious around the world.